It's about time we did it. It's time today to talk about cosplay. Hey guys, let's start with the Google definition. The Google defines it as the practice of dressing up as a character from a movie, book, or video game, especially one from the Japanese genres of manga or anime. That definition's pretty on point. What I would add to it is that cosplay can also be the practice of acting like that character, and there are other things that people cosplay as well, like YouTube personalities. I've seen many Hank and John Greens, and they're some of my favorite cosplays. If you're cosplaying something that is from on screen, you might cultivate actual screen-accurate items or something that the production company sells, or you might be making that cosplay from scratch. Quite a bit of cosplay is about craftsmanship. Essentially, everyone that cosplays is at a different level. And even if you're not nerdy or don't understand what people are cosplaying or just really not into it, there is a certain level of respect that a lot of cosplayers have or really do deserve from everybody. There are some crazy talented people in this world, and there are more than I can count in the cosplay community. People that make their cosplays entirely from scratch are, I cannot even fathom how they do what they do. And I'm not just talking about the top or the bottoms that the characters wear. I mean, they make the shoes, the accessories, the props that they might use, meaning weapons. If that character carries a pet on their shoulder, they make the damn pet. It's so cool. There's also an amazing section of cosplay where people don't care if they're gender bending. They don't care if you're a female doctor. And then incredibly creative people will also mash up things, like Disney Princess Sailor Moon combined. Just doing something as simple as being Idris from Doctor Who from here up, and then her skirt being the TARDIS. Like, wow, who are you? How do you do these things? When I say the art of cosplay, I really mean the art, because it is something that is definitely filed under that. As I've kind of indicated, the places where you will most often see cosplay being done is at conventions, though you'll also see it at midnight movie premieres. We're everywhere. I was cosplaying Hermione Granger years ago and I didn't even realize it. It's both a huge and really small community of people that just are really passionate about something and want to share it with one another. And some people get super into it and will actually act as that character the entire day at a convention. And then there are people who are just about the creative side of it. For instance, I tend to dress up as the character, but I won't act like the character unless somebody asks to take a picture of me, and then I'll kind of, you know, do a pose that indicates the character. Like when I was Irene Adler, I would just hold up my phone and then look. And cosplayers really are one of the main reasons that I love going to conventions now, because they're a big part of what makes the atmosphere at a con such a great time, because no one is judging one another. It doesn't matter what level you're at. It doesn't matter if you didn't make a single part of your costume or you did. There's just a level of respect for everyone loving a certain thing and loving sharing that certain thing with one another. We all just want to be one of the Avengers. If you're still not quite understanding what cosplay is, don't worry, I've brought some examples with me. First up is my friend Tiffany. This picture, she is in her Anara cosplay from Firefly, and damn, is that costume on point. Tiffany is essentially what I aspire to be. She is super into the craftsmanship part of it. Her costumes she completely makes by hand, and they're incredible. You can find her on Facebook at Dismal Dreary Cosplay. Next up is my good friend Christy Lynn. In this picture, Christy Lynn is cosplaying Bella Swan from Twilight. Tell me she doesn't look exactly like Bella Swan. You just told me that. You're lying to yourself and to everyone. You lied to me. I'm not happy about it. Well, Christy Lynn is also really into the craftsmanship part of it. I wanted to show this picture because it's a really good example of the fact that she likes to also get screen accurate pieces. You can go and check her out on Facebook at Harajuku Shoujo Costuming. Next is my good friend Morgan. This is an adorable picture of her Ariel cosplay. And I wanted to show Morgan because she is someone who is amazing at props. That's what she really prides herself on, is makeup and props. At Bodo. You can find Morgan at Cosplaying Galaga on Facebook. And finally, last but not least, this is my friend Danny. He's just the perfect 11 cosplayer. Danny is extremely fun to be with at a con because he will actually run around as the Doctor and yell Geronimo and, you know, wave the Sonic around and do all that. For anybody that doesn't watch Doctor Who, that probably sounds really dirty. But I digress. This is Danny Who on Facebook. You should go and check him out. I also have a Facebook page, Shut Up Kristen. I post my YouTube videos there and also just my cosplaying adventures. And if you want to check it out, you can. Just plugging it a little. And it's also just the best place where you guys can talk to me. And that's just a little bit about cosplay. I'm in the middle of making all of my cosplays for this year because I'm going to Anime Next in New Jersey, I'm going to Kineticon, and hopefully going to New York Comic Con again. So I'm in the middle of making both mine and my sister Jenna's cosplays, so it seemed only appropriate. If you guys are gonna be at any of those cons, be sure to let me know, because it would be so fun to meet you. If you have any questions about cosplay, please ask them in the bottom bar below and I'll be sure to respond to you. Otherwise, that's all I have for you for this video. Remember, I was sick yesterday, so this is actually just the first of 2 videos that I'm uploading today, so be sure to stick around to check that out when it's up. There'll be a link over here. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you in my next Veda video. Bye! It's time for Biddy Talk Back, where I talk back to you, yeah! Essentially, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all of your well wishes, and I hope you feel better as well. I love you guys. Mwah!